just spices that made their way into the medieval kitchen. Sugar, a luxury item, began to replace honey as the sweetener of choice. Rice, almonds, and citrus fruits, all products of the East, became integral to many dishes. Yet, as much as trade broadened the culinary palette, religion also played a significant role in shaping the medieval diet. The church dictated certain eating habits, such as the practice of fasting during Lent and Advent, which led to the development of meatless dishes. On the flip side, it also led to a prohibition on certain foods. For example, four-legged animals were considered sinful, leading to a preference for fish and poultry. So the medieval kitchen was a place of both innovation and restriction, a place where the tang of new spices mingled with the austerity of religious doctrine. It was a kitchen that was constantly evolving, adapting to the demands of trade, religion, and society. As we leave the Middle Ages, we enter a period of great exploration and discovery that would change the culinary world forever. So get ready to set sail on a culinary journey that will take us to new lands, introduce us to new ingredients, and forever change the way we eat. The age of exploration brought about a culinary revolution as new foods and flavors were introduced to Europe from the New World. Imagine a world without potatoes, tomatoes, or corn. Hard to picture, isn't it? Yet that was the reality in Europe before the 15th century. It was during the age of exploration that these now staple ingredients first crossed the Atlantic and began to shape European cuisines in ways that still resonate today. Let's dive into the potato, for instance. Originating from the Andes, this humble tuber journeyed to Europe and found a new home, particularly in Ireland and Eastern Europe. It became such a cornerstone of their cuisines that one can scarcely imagine an Irish stew without potatoes or a Polish pierogi lacking its potato filling. Then there's the tomato, a vibrant addition from the Americas that initially faced suspicion in Europe due to its resemblance to the deadly nightshade. However, with time, it wove its way into the heart of Mediterranean cuisine. Picture a Neapolitan pizza without its signature tomato sauce, or a Spanish gazpacho sans the refreshing tang of ripe tomatoes. Hard to do, isn't it? Corn, another gift from the New World, also found its place in European kitchens. In Italy, it was ground into polenta, a staple that's been warming bellies for centuries. But it wasn't just the New World influencing Old World tastes. The spice trade, primarily led by the Portuguese and Dutch, introduced Europe to a treasure trove of flavors. Cinnamon from Sri Lanka, nutmeg from the Banda Islands, and black pepper from India began to find their way into European pots and pans, revolutionizing their dishes. These introductions weren't just about new flavors, they were also about survival. Foods like potatoes and corn were hearty, calorie-dense, and easy to cultivate, providing a reliable food source for European populations and helping to alleviate famines. As we move into the modern era, we see the birth of the restaurant and the professionalization of cooking. This age of exploration had set the stage, creating a global pantry from which chefs could draw and setting the course for the culinary innovations to come. The modern era brought about a new appreciation for food with the rise of the restaurant and the professional chef. As we step into the 19th and 20th centuries, we see the culinary world undergoing a gastronomic revolution. This period saw the birth of haute cuisine, the high art of French cooking, led by the likes of Georges-Auguste Escoffier. Escoffier, a name synonymous with modern cooking, revolutionized the kitchen. He streamlined and organized the chaotic, disarrayed kitchen brigade system into a structured hierarchy. This new system was not just practical, it was a statement, a testament to the rising respect for cooking as a profession. But the evolution didn't stop there. The 20th century brought with it the winds of industrialization. Suddenly, food wasn't just about sustenance or even art. It became a commodity, something to be produced and sold on a large scale. This had a profound impact on world cuisines. The reach of food expanded beyond regional boundaries. Ingredients that were once exotic and rare became commonplace. Imagine, a dish from the heart of Italy could now be recreated with utmost authenticity in a New York kitchen, all thanks to industrialization. And then came globalization. As cultures mixed and mingled, so did their cuisines. We started seeing a fusion of flavors, a blend of culinary traditions. The Thai green curry pizza or the Mexican sushi roll are perfect examples of how world cuisines are no longer confined to their geographical boundaries. They have become global, taking on new forms and flavors as they traverse across continents. But with this fusion We also saw a renewed interest in preserving traditional cooking techniques and recipes. As the world became a global village, people started seeking authenticity, a taste of the original. And this is where we find ourselves today, at the crossroads of tradition and innovation, authenticity and fusion. As we look to the future, we can only imagine what exciting culinary innovations await us. It's a thrilling time to be a foodie, isn't it? So let's keep exploring, keep tasting, keep cooking, and keep savoring this delicious journey of culinary evolution. As we look to the future, the world of food is more exciting than ever. Today we see a rise in plant-based diets as more and more people are choosing to eat sustainably. This shift is not just a fad, but a reflection of our evolving understanding of health and the environment. At the same time, technology is transforming the way we cook. From smart ovens that can perfectly bake your sourdough, to 3D food printers that could one day make customized meals at the touch of a button, the kitchen of the future might look very different from the one we know today. So where will the culinary journey take us next? Perhaps we'll see a fusion of traditional cooking techniques with cutting-edge technology, or maybe we'll discover entirely new flavors from ingredients not yet imagined. No matter what the future holds, one thing is certain: our love for food and our desire to explore new flavors will continue to drive the evolution of world.